Alrighty then, welcome back everybody, welcome back to the drawing. So today I actually wanted to continue with the drawing and see if I can get the whole background done and finished for today. So no further ado, let's get this started. We already have like a design idea of it all, and well, today I actually wanted to get this all fixed. So let's see, no further ado, let's get started. Can I use 5 for this? I can. Alright, good. Good, I actually can use 5. That's always great. Boop. There we go. Now let's see if I can get this all finished. There we go. Now we need to just get the rest up and running. There we go, that's one. And there we go. Now we actually have that done. Now I actually can get to the next bit, which is the detailed version of it. So let's go for that. All right, now we're gonna go here. Now we have that. If I'm correct, that is not enough, but it should give me enough heads up to get to where I want to be with this. Now we have that done, I can now get myself the colors up and running. I need to move this on the bottom side. There. Now I only need to figure out like how I'm gonna be doing this. That's the main idea of it all. Let's see. Let me just see if I can get something better here for it. There it is. Let's pick this color instead. Now we have done that. Now I need to figure out like what I want to do here with this. There we go. Now we have that one. And then we need to move them also on this side. There we go. Now we have that, we have that. There we go. There we go. Eh, I think this one needs to actually be fixed up as well. we go. Nice. Now we have that. Then we can actually get this bit up and running. Let's do this first though. Right. So this I need to also add in a lighter color. So like this, and transparency. Here, I'm gonna do the erase button for it. Alright, then we're gonna go here, and we're gonna be adding in the color. I think blue, yellow, well, yeah, blue would be actually quite a good color for this. That actually looks cool. I like these rocks. They are good. They are good. They are good quality rocks. I like them. Alright, so let's first do the things again on the things that I need to do, which is fiddling with these things. Yeah, we can actually do all of them. There we go. Now, with that said, I can actually go not do that. Oh, really? There we go. Fix that part. Alright, now I need to get this bit on running. So now I need to grab the light color first. Right, then we're gonna go here and grab the colors. Yeah, I definitely need to add some more stuff to it as well. More environmental things into this drawing, but I think that it would be quite easily done. So There we go. Now we're gonna go here again, and we're gonna be doing the same thing again on this side. So now I'm thinking like, what do I want to add more to this to give it a more of an effect? Because clearly we already have the nice little look on that side, but I want to create this effect on it. So we have now rocks, things like that, but clearly we need some more stuff to it as well. And that is always the question, like, what do I want? What do I want to add on to this drawing to give it more of a bite? Luckily today, I actually already think I know what I want to do to add to it. Although it might be a little bit difficult to do, but it should be doable-ish. So, you know, we got that at least running for us. Now, let's grab first the coloring here, and then we're going to be moving on to the next bit of it. Well, fun fact, by the way, I actually went today to get groceries, and it turns out to be that they removed the beef in the shopping aisles, and I'm like, what? Why would you remove beef? Of all options, you remove the beef. So yeah, I had to go 9 miles around to find another grocery store where they actually had beef, because our local butcher is no longer working in our town. So that's a shame. But yeah, no longer beef at the supermarket, which is terrible, by the way. If there's one thing that I like to have is actually beef, especially when I'm gonna go make some food, because I like beef more than pork in most cases, especially with some of the some of the, how do you say that? How do you say this? I like it more when I'm trying to do something in sort of when I'm trying to cook riced riced dishes. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. Cheese. That took me way too long. Yeah, this is a round one, so that this one does not have the curves. Yeah. All right, let's first get ourselves the coloring done, and then move on to the next bit. And now we need to figure out, like, what do we want to add to this? So, like, do we want to create an entire background for this? I don't think so. I actually wanted to keep a little bit of open here and there, but I do want to create some kind of effect to it. So that's what I'm going to be aiming for. I wanted to make this a little bit more filled up. So this is actually what I want. And then I want to add something here that gives the feeling of, you know, expertise towards what I want to do with it. So let's hope I can get that done. Like that, like that, like that. So like this then, right? Yeah. I think that would actually be servable. So yeah, the beef is no longer in the grocery stores, which is terrible. and I had to be fucking going around almost 9 miles to get to get what I want, which is a bit terrible. Honestly, it is a long bike route, and I actually don't want to do that every single fucking day, but I have to. Luckily today I actually got what I want, so I got myself a rice dish. I'm gonna be prepping myself a rice dish with shrooms and how do you say that? Blue salad? Blue salad? No, that's not the word for it, right? Uh, let's see if I can find the word for trend. Google Translate. Mainly because I actually wanted to use Google Translate for this. All right. Protocol. Now, no, that's Dutch. That's not fucking Japanese at all. There is no way that is Japanese. That's no way that's that Japanese place. It's a red cabbage. Red cabbage? Is that a thing? Is that a real is that the real word for it? Google. Alright, now I type in red cabbage. Is it still red cabbage? It is red cabbage. Red cabbage. Also used for salads. Yeah. It's used for salad, so yeah, it's a side dish prepped in German meals. Yeah, I know that one. But yeah, I'm gonna be prepping red cabbage in combination with oyster sauce, and then combine that with some beef, or I think it is beef. I don't know if it's beef. I actually went to a Polish store, so I didn't even know what I bought. So great, good for me. Could be ham, could not be ham. It maybe is ham, but then again, if it is ham, eh, then it's pork, but oh well. I try to do my very best to get myself the stuff, so yeah, I'm gonna go for red cabbage and combine it with mushrooms, baked mushrooms, and pork or beef. I don't know which one it is. I could not read Polish, so you know, it's always fun to see like I'm gonna go to a grocery store, but I don't know what I'm buying. Great. So yeah. Now you're probably wondering like why did I went to the Polish store? It's mainly because it was cheaper than the rest. I do want to make sure that I have dinner quite cheap. I don't want to pay almost $12 for my dinner every single day. That's terrible. So yeah, I actually went to the Polish store, bought myself the stuff, and I was done for what? $5, I think, to get the dinner. And then I bought myself some jam, some cranberry jam, and some bread as well for this week. So that went actually pretty well. I want. Oh, that is not what I want. I need that to be into the difficult section here. All right. Now we done that, we can now move to the next bit, which is of course this bit again. So let's pick up the colors. Now that's sideways. Now it's sideways, right? Yeah, now it's sideways. All right, then we're gonna go here and blend it up. And then we're gonna make sure that we have it erased. Any sight lines that we don't need. Because we clearly need to do some blending. All right. Now let's take a look. That looks good. I like it. All right, now we're going to be moving to the next one, which is this one again. And we're going to be saving it just in case. And we're going to be moving to the next one. And then we only have 2 more to go, and then it should be fine. Then we need to figure out, like, what do I want to do on the background part? Because we clearly need to add something to it that actually gives a little bit of a feeling to it. Because right now we are actually just, right now we're doing only the foreground. And, well, you know, only foreground is not good. It needs some bite. Because right now we're only using a texture, and we definitely need to add some more bite to it as well. But yeah, I have no clue how I'm gonna be doing the red cabbage, by the way. Also, it's purple. Why the hell do you call it red cabbage if it's goddamn purple? Probably it's reddish. That's why it's called red cabbage, because it's like a reddish kind of thing. But yeah, I'm very confused on how I'm gonna be doing this. But I'm hoping that I'm gonna be able to do it properly. I doubt it, mainly because there are some issues with it, of course. But, you know, I wanted to have this finished by today. And that's important. Getting it finished so that I can move to the next bit. So I can continue working on my expressions for the visual novel. And then I'm going to be doing some experimentations as well. Because I do want to do that. There. 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 Alright, now we're going to go here, grab this, then add those things in. There we go, and then we're going to add in a darker color. Oh god. There we go. And there we go. Now we need to grab this one again, which means we need to now go back here, grab this color, or this color, that's actually better. Now I'm gonna go for 45. Now we're gonna go here. There we go. Now we have done that. Now we actually have something to work with. We have now the pillars done. And now we need to add some more stuff to it. So we need to add something more cool or nice. I don't know. Something. So now we're going to be figuring out like what do we want to add to this. So we could add something like this to it as well. Let's go for this column. No, a little bit more like this. Yeah, that one. And if we now add in this kind of idea, what does that do? All right, that gives smoke. Now that's cool. And then if we add even more smoke to it, we can actually get what if we add now like this to it as well? No, that gives transparency to it, but we can actually use this to give more of a feeling towards it already. Now, let's use the blur tool to get this fixed. Of course that will happen. How does this work? How the hell is this? How is this transparent? No. No. Alright, we need to add something to it. So let's see if I can get this right. So if we add something like this. Now that's a cool idea. Alright, time to do this the old-fashioned way. With drawing. Oh boy. Kinda hate myself for it, but yes, we need to do this my way. Because we clearly need to do that. Something like this. Alright, now we need to make sure that we have this a little bit more better drawn in, because holy shit, this is terrible. Don't fucking crash on me here. Alright, good. I definitely need to put this on 8. No, I can't. Wow, I cannot do this on 8. That is not good. Alright, now we have done that. Now we need to figure out, like, how do I do this? Alright. Okay, now I need to figure out how to do that fire part. Which is gonna be a pain itself, but therefore I need some guidance here. And that guidance is in the form of the angry chicken, right? Yeah, the angry chicken actually has the best one for it. No, fired up actually. So technically I can actually use this. So let's use that. Oh, I think I made a mistake here. Yes, I did. Oh well. Seems like I need to fix some bits here and there at the pillar, but that is good. So now with that said, I can actually get down. Right. Nice. So with that said, I actually have now a good, yeah, that looks good. And then I have the yellow effect underneath, right? And then I have the yellow effect underneath. That should give me the right ability of it all. Yeah, that looks cool. And then I can actually add in a darker effect underneath, which then can be used for this. A little bit more darker. No. Alright, so if I now add in the darker effect like this. No. Yeah, that's better. Let's keep it here. Let's keep it for here now. There, yep. And then tomorrow we'll get this all fixed. Alright, I hope you'll have enjoyed for now. And thanks all for watching, and I will see you next time. Until then, I want to wish you a lovely day. And I think around 7 o'clock I will probably be doing it again once I have done my dinner. So, I hope you'll enjoy it. And bye!